quick update on what was happening. So I'll wait for a few of you people to come and join us. We're currently at a whopping 0 people watching. It's outrageous. So it takes a little time to propagate and tell people. And
Mine's just told me now.
has yours just told you now? There you go. So the lovely Lydia is sat over there. She's very quiet today though. Happy wife, happy life, people. We've got a thumbs up. Thank you for whoever that was that hit the thumbs up. It's very kind of you. So I've just been sat here watching Richard from Challenge the Road and his update from JLR, and it's quite an interesting video actually because he does grill JLR, and I don't know. JLR don't seem that sort of, I don't know. I think they're now kind of in a place where they're like, well, we're making profit. It's all good. Let's just move on, everybody. So that's what it feels like. So, yeah. So what's been going on? I haven't been that busy with this channel. So I just thought I'd update you guys on what's going on, really. So I'm doing my HGV at the moment, and I took the weekend off to be with the family and not be doing stuff. So I haven't done as much as I usually would do, because I wanted to concentrate on doing my HGV Class 1. So where we are at the moment is that tomorrow I've got a practical test for reversing and for coupling and decoupling a trailer, which is quite interesting how you do it. And there's basically 2 systems. So, hey Mark Jones, how you doing? He says, "Hey up, you big nerdy person you are." I'm pretty nerdy, aren't I? Lydia's over here. I'll show you. She's going to be like, no. There she is. You've met Mark, I think. He's come to the brewery before. He's got a very glamorous wife. I'm sure you've seen him before. Now I've touched this, and now it's all over the place. It's going to fall off. There we go. You can see the kid's got loads of Easter eggs this time round. So yeah. So Mark, you'll know this. So for your practical reversing, so there's 2 bays next to each other, and basically you start at the back of this bay. You've got to drive all the way up, then you've got to reverse and then like go halfway through a cone, and then back up, and then you have to get the back of the truck. You've got literally a gap of about that, and you mustn't touch the barrier and push it over, and you mustn't sort of stop previous to that. So yeah, so I did all my practice yesterday, and I did it today. I nailed it today, first time. Stopped overthinking it. Jack Marion says hi. What's your thoughts on our president? Jack, where are you from? I would love to know. My prime minister, I haven't really got a lot to say. I don't like any of them, to be totally honest. Tolga, hello mate. Oi oi, how you doing? Tolga is one of our new moderators. He is a legend. And I met Tolga on another channel, from one of the Canadian truckers, who is pretty much a proper hero. He was there in Ottawa, so yeah, that was pretty cool. Mark Jones says that looks quite effective around your TV, mate. Yeah, that's so it's got a light on the back of the television. The TV comes right out. You can tilt it and whatnot. It's actually 50-inch, but we on our old house, our TV was a bit low, wasn't it, Liz?
Yeah.
So a bit high. So we've deliberately not put it in the middle because we want it at the right height. But you can change colours and all sorts of stuff. You what, sorry, Liz?
Because our sofas are low.
Yeah, our sofas are really low. They're very comfy though. They've got big squidgy cushions. But yeah, and that's just like an IKEA thing that goes all the way around it. So there's not normally a bullet and some hats in this display cabinet, but there was a running joke. Lydia was like, "You're not filling up the display cabinet with your tat." So I put in, of course, my Cletus McFarlane hat and some pit vipers, a bullet, and a bottle opener, and a Yeti trucker cap that I'm yet to wear because I'm waiting until I get my first job and I shall wear that hat. It says, only drive a 7.5 tonner, mate, just a dinky toy in comparison. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it's I started off in a smaller one, but yeah, it's pretty good fun. I think you'd like it, Mark. It's good fun. Tugler says, I'm equally staying away from all the politicians on purpose. Laugh out loud. It's a tricky one, isn't it? I'd have you, John. You'd sort the. I would sort it out, would I? I think. Yeah. Do you want me to be prime minister? Everybody would. Well, what do you think would happen, Liz?
Don't know.
I don't know how popular I'd be, but we'd get stuff done. Put it that way. It is looking fancy, isn't it? Our old house wasn't like this, but we used to have a really lovely open fire at our old house, and we don't have that now. So we've got to have something. So yeah, so we went for said setup, and also my Xbox fits down there because I'm still a kid inside and like to do my gaming. Tolga says, looking fancy. I've just read that. Hey, here he is. Short and stout beer reviews. That's Sam Smalley. He's from Australia. G'day, mate. G'day, John, brother. Cheers, mate. That's what he says. He's a legend. Surely you could fit a bigger TV in the gap. Would be awesome. Yeah, so we could have a huge telly in there. So that's 50-inch. But that's... So, because I like gaming... That TV is 4K 240 frames a second. So it's got a really fast refresh rate that matches the Series X Xbox. So I could have spent the same money and got a much bigger telly, but it would have had a slower refresh rate. So I bought the one with faster refresh rate and better panel. So yeah. Bet you missed that open fire. I could watch an open fire for an age. Oh man, it's true, isn't it? We do miss it. Definitely. No, the mess is a pain, isn't it? It's dusty as well. It leaves dust everywhere, doesn't it? But the nice bit is you could save on your gas and electric just by having. You could heat the whole house off our old fire. Coop says, "Hey, it's my birthday today. Can you sing for me, please, 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 please? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Coops. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a lovely day." Tolga, do you play Battle Bit Remastered, mate? Kids are beating me up. They're pretty fun. Oh, do you mean Battlefield? I attempted to play Battlefield because I used to play it a lot, and yeah, I just got mullered. I play COD occasionally. I like doing the DMZ, but equally so, I don't think COD's as good as it used to be. I tend to do Microsoft Flight Simulator, Wreckfest. I play that a bit, and I do a set of Corsa Competizione, which I have a steering wheel and pedals and the rig for. But Lids won't. Doesn't like me having it out, do you, honey? Because no, having a steering wheel and pedals in the lounge, you won't fit in the shed. So yes, lad, thanks, buddy. Hey, no worry, Coops. I hope that made your day, bud. You know, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. If it's your birthday, we should celebrate it. What's he saying? It's a man thing, a fire. Sorry, an age thing. Yeah, I think it's a bit of both, really. Don't you? It's nice to have a fire. and sit there. Oh, we used so Lids would sit in the chair, in this old pong chair, and then she'd fall asleep with her feet by the fire, and then I would sit there. The best was snow days. If you had a snow day and you couldn't go nowhere, then you could sit there, have the fire on, get yourself a little drink, just sit there. I miss those live streams by the fire during the thing that happened. Um, Sam says, had any beers? What does he say? Had any beers that have blown you away of late? Do you know what? I'll be honest, because I'm doing this HGV license, I've hardly had any beer because I've basically got to drive. So, yeah, I just haven't had anything really. I had a couple of beers on Sunday night, but only because I knew I wasn't driving until today. So, yeah, because the alcohol can stay in the system for 48 hours, I don't really want to be in charge of a 44-ton truck when I've had a beer. I just don't fancy going to prison right now. But, but I haven't had anything that's blown me away. I might have to do some reviews of non-alcoholic ones, won't I? Tolga saying happy birthday to Coops. Thanks, guys. I'm new here, loving the channel. Already keep up the great work. Hey, no worries, buddy. It's nice to have you here. BattleBit is a smaller game with the Battlefield, but it's based on Roblox. Characters are looking extremely funny, as you can guess. Ah, right. I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm gifting a song to you, Cooch. You can listen to it after the live. Amazonia by Gujuria. I think it's not too proper to be a birthday song, but masterpiece for sure. Mark Joe says, you lost weight. Not really. I haven't really lost weight, have I? I kind of went down a bit, and then I've gone back up again. Because I haven't been drinking, I've replaced that with food. So I've ended up eating loads of blooming food. So yeah, it's I've got to stop eating my feelings. But yeah, Sam says, yeah, non-alky is all the rage now. Yeah, but I don't know. I had a nice non-alcoholic from Magic Rock the other day. I thought that was quite good. Yeah, sorry to hear about Deeds Brewing. What's happening there? Are they rescuing it or not? It popped up in the news over here. Taylor says, a French metal band. Yes, I'm also a metalhead. Ah, no way. Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, I didn't realise Tolga was a metalhead. So Kobe, my ginger-haired boy, he likes a bit of rock, doesn't he? His pre-fight playlist consists of many heavy metal rock stuff. So, yeah. So, what else have I got to tell you about the channel? We're going to be going to Shedfest. We're going to take the Mert down for Auto Alex. His do last time was awesome, and it's actually in a bit of an easier location to get to for us. So I'm going to go to that. That's going to be good fun. I didn't know what to do with the Mercedes, so I'm going to order a tiny little yellow taxi sign and put it on the roof because it does look a bit like a taxi. So yeah, tomorrow is the test. So I've got to nail the reversing, parking, and coupling and uncoupling. So they run two systems. So one's called black. So it's brake. So you check the trailer brake is on. L, you put the legs down. A is the airlines and the connectors. C is the C-clip, and then K is the kingpin that you pull out of the fifth wheel, and then basically you can then drive your truck away. And then to put it back in, you have to drive ahead of it, then park next to it, and then he asks you to couple the trailer up like it's a brand new trailer you've never seen before. So then you have to go back, put the truck back, but not under the trailer, but near it. And then it's called BLT, which is not bacon, lettuce, and tomato. It's actually brake. So you check the brakes on the trailer. L, which is level. So is your tractor unit level with the pin from the trailer? And then T is basically you roll back underneath, you click the trailer into the fifth wheel, which makes a big old bang. It's absolutely terrifying. And then you give it a tug with the tractor unit, 2 tugs, just to make sure it's definitely connected. And then you do the black system in reverse and basically connect it all back up. And then you ask them to check your brake lights. So yeah, that's basically what happens. And then on Thursday, I've got to do the driving test, which I am slightly worried about because it's an hour long and there's so much that can go wrong in 1 hour. I mean, yeah, there's loads of stuff. There could be there were loads of cyclists out today, so they were a pain in the butt. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. But we just keep going. Mark Jones says, really missed them boozy lives with Paul and Mark. Yeah, they were good fun, weren't they? And I wonder how many people staggered up to bed after those lives. Tolga says, I'm pretty sure you're going to pass it easily. I hope so, yeah. But it's just, like on the day, you can always overthink it. And it is simple. But you just do one dumb thing and that's it. Your stuff. So if I don't pass it tomorrow, I can't do the test on Thursday. Mark says, you'll pass it, mate. It'll come naturally on the test. Too brainy to fail. I'll take that. Apparently I'm too brainy. I don't know though. I do have moments of pure stupidity. Unfortunately, due to Dude, there's been quite a few of our craft breweries go down lately. Some good ones like Deeds also, which shocks me. Man, I can't believe that. Somebody's got to get Deeds. Their beer is so good as well. Makes it hard when Australia has the 3rd highest alcohol taxes in the world. Yeah, well, they follow our model. That's the problem. Small businesses in many industries are really up against it these days. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It is rubbish. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. Obviously, I'm not working at the brewery anymore. I've left it to the investors to run. They seem to be doing well with it. They've taken it into a slightly different direction, scaled back a lot of stuff. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. But there's always something pops out of the woodwork that just loves to take your money. So whether it be a mistake that HMRC makes, or maybe the van decides to throw I don't know, a gearbox, or the forklift needs batteries. That was one thing that happened. That cost like 1,500 quid. Where am I doing the training? I'm doing it over in Manchester. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a massive firm, so they train loads of different people. So yeah, part of the problem is I don't know the area at all that I'm driving around, and I think that would be a great advantage if I was familiar with where I'm driving. But hey ho, today was quite interesting. So I went round this first roundabout, completely nailed it, and it was really, really tight. I used all the room. I literally had to go all the way around and back the way I came. Second time I did it, I completely made a dog's dinner of it and caused somebody to have to stop. So that was pretty bad. And then, so my instructor is awesome. He's a guy called John. He says to me, it's like, so this particular roundabout, he explained it to me about an hour before and said about this roundabout that you must straddle the lanes to get, otherwise you cannot get your trailer round. I was like, yeah. Got to the roundabout. I was too far on the left and then got stuck halfway across the roundabout. I couldn't get the truck around. So if you touch the curb, that's it, you failed. So I was like, flipping it. So there was no one stood on the pavement and it was a bit of a grass verge. So I just took the hold. I literally waited for the cars to move out the junction. I took the whole other side of the road and just dragged it over the pavement and the grass verge. So yeah, that was a learning curve. But I went round. I said I need to get that monkey off my back. So we went round, did it again, nailed it perfectly. So yeah, it was quite funny though. Mark says, "What exactly do you have to do with Lords now, John?" Well, nothing really. Just you have those. We meant to have a shareholder meeting at some point, but beyond that, I don't. I just don't get involved. They sometimes ring me occasionally for like, "Oh, can you do this?" or "We can't find that," or "Do you know about this?" But that's less and less now as they get into the swing of things. Um, but yeah, I don't have anything really to do with it. It's Mike and Steve are still making the beer. As far as I know, the beer's still really good, so that's good. Sam says, I'm checking out 2 new brew pubs today in South Melbourne and going to stand-up shows tonight for Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Going to be a rad day, brother. Oh, mate, that sounds awesome. That sounds like you're going to have a right good laugh. Mark Jones says, less stress, I suppose. It's what makes you happy and laugh, bud. You've got a cracking family as well. Well, this is the thing. And I was making me miserable, if I'm honest. I'm just writing flipping reports and the stress of everybody wants something all the time. And then when Lydia or the kids want something, there's like no room left. So I'd be getting frustrated with them. When actually, they weren't really asking for much. It was just work. It's just a lot. And I did it for 8 years, got it through COVID, did the best that I could do with it. But there's a time at which you just got to say, well, enough's enough now. So, you know, take the YouTube channel. We've doubled the size of the YouTube channel in pretty much no time at all now. So hopefully we won't get sin-binned again by lovely YouTube. But yeah, it's exciting times. So I'm enjoying the YouTube stuff. I've been doing my Casio watches up. In fact, I'll show you some. Let me quickly grab a couple. So I made this one up. So this was one that came through. It's got a what's the word? Polarized filter, so it looks silver at a glance, and then when you actually look at it straight on, camera doesn't want to focus because of the reflection, but basically the writing's in there. And it's got a nice little cheeky light, lights up, and I put this paracord strap on it. So I did that one, and then this one's kind of funky. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got the face of it is actually all fully camouflaged, and I put a Velcro paracord cover on it, strap on it, and the bezel is like khaki as well. So yeah, I've been messing around with watches and quite enjoying it. It's very, very therapeutic. So yeah, it's just something fun. Sam's shooting. I'm shooting off. Always good to see you, mate, and have a chat. We'll have to share a beer again on the panel. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Have a great time in Melbourne. Enjoy the shows. I hope you have a really good laugh, my friend. Bless you. I only wanted. Mark says I only wanted free delivery on a 4-pack. Oh, is that all you asked me for? Just wanted some free delivery. That's all right. Do you still keep in touch with Mark and Paul? Yeah, yeah. I spoke to Mark literally this evening. We had a chat. Mark rings me up every week just to check I'm all right, keep me on track, and make sure I'm not getting miserable and going down a hole. Paul came up with Abby and Chunks, the dog, the other week, didn't they? And it was absolutely awesome. We had such a good time. Me and Paul went to the local here, which has got It's a brewery pub, and they had this stout on that was just amazing. We drank loads of it, and we felt terrible the next day, but it was good. Um, so yeah, it was good. Tolga says, "Looking gorgeous." Thank you. Some of them, I think you're talking about the watches, but you know. Mark Jones is saying goodbye to Sam. Um, maybe catch you on one of Craig's lives. Oh yeah, Craig Cape Beer reviews. Peace out now from Tolga. It's Luke John Frost. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm not feeling very handsome at the moment because I haven't had a haircut. Lyd said she was going to do it. I need Barry to do it for me, Barry from Bright House, but it's just not managed to get it done because I always ring him literally last minute. Have you got any slots today? And he'll just say yes or no. But he's been so busy. So I am still looking. I'm looking more and more sort of grizzly bear look. So yeah. Tolga says, actually, it was for you, mate. Looking gorgeous. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I hope you're all right, Luke John. Mark Jones says, "Hey up, me little Mackham." So yeah, so things are different. I've got a few jobs to do on the cars. I've got a video to upload when I just want to get these two tests out of the way. I hope, I hope I don't fail on Thursday. I'm going to be literally, if I fail, I'm going to be unbearable, aren't I, Liz?
Yeah. It's not going to be worth it.
Yeah, and also it costs 500 quid for a retest, which I don't have. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If I fail, so I have to pass. Luke John says, I'm in the same boat, pal, looking more like an Irish fisherman every day. Yeah, it's true. It's like, it's so thick here. And what you can't see on camera, luckily, is that it's going grey. I'm going to look like Father Christmas in no time. So yeah, so Lid's car, I did a video about that. So she says, I've got this noise on the car. And it's like, it's around where the gear stick is. And I was like, all right. She's like, it sounds like she kind of tried to tell me what it sounds like. Anyway, I got it on my mate's ramp. And I've never seen a prop shaft bearing so bad. Like, if the prop shaft hadn't been the type that's bolted both ends, I think it would have fallen out. So yeah, that was pretty bad. So we've fixed that, and then whilst I was underneath, because I was like, there's a bit of knocking under here. I went and had a look at the drop links, and they are literally like you could get them with your hands and just wiggle them about. So they've all been done. So yeah, so that's back on the road now. It needs an oil change. The Mercedes needs an oil change, filter service. So I'm going to do that on camera, and then also it needs a timing belt tensioner. There's an update for it, and the timing belt's at the back of the engine on these. Timing chain, sorry. So I'm going to do that. So that's another video. But I kind of want to get this test out of the way. So yeah, so there is some car stuff coming. Mark Jones says, don't think fail, think I'm doing this. Exactly. Like my reversing, right? So when I left I did a load of practicing. I did 4 hours of practice on Friday morning. And so I started at 7 a.m, finished at 11. And I kind of had it down all right, but I wasn't fully, it was like a good head start. So then, whilst I've been asleep over this weekend, I've been like visualizing how do I do this, like what's the best way to do it, and trying to sort of work out the geometry in my head. So I worked out that basically it's the first part of the maneuver that I get wrong. I put the drive wheel too close to the outer marker line. So then when my tractor unit comes in, I don't have enough room to swing the whole front of it across. Basically, you've got to imagine that the line is a brick wall, so I don't have enough room. So what I worked out in my head is that I've got to come back but not get the drive. I need to leave at least 2 foot for the drive wheel and then start to bring the cab back over. And if I do it at the right time, I can swing the trailer to the correct angle to get it past the cone. So I did all the practice in a DAF CF, which is a bit smaller than what I've been driving, but still quite a powerful tractor unit. And this time I've been driving the XF, so I did everything in the XF today because that's what I'm going to be taking my test in. So the photo I put up is the massive one. So basically today I was like, right, I really want to try this because I haven't done it in the XF properly. And I did it the first time and actually I got it wrong, but you're allowed 2 moments where you pull forwards to straighten it out. I pulled it forwards, recovered it, and got it straight in the slot. But then the second time I was like I want to do this. So anyway, I was absolutely focused, and I got it in first time, perfect. So I know I can do it now. So I'm totally monkey is off my back on that one. So yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, Luke John, after this, pal, you'll think, why did I worry about that? What the... It's true. I guess that's always the thing, isn't it? When once you get past it all, you think, what's the point in worrying about it? I'm seeing a man about laser eye surgery next month. The scheduled op got cancelled when we had the thing. Oh, no, that's a pain, isn't it? I'd considered it, but with the old glasses situation, but I'm not brave enough to risk it. Mark Jones says, we went to Bridlington on Sunday. Was so cross with Vicky. When we got there, she tried parking close to the curb, then had a scrape, reversed, and she did it again. No! Alloys look terrible, £600 each. We were in Bridlington on Saturday. They were there on Sunday. And we saw a chap, what was that chap called? Who played the violin? Oh, I forgot his name. Matt something or other. Amazing. So if you look up the RNLI tune, that like their music, he wrote that. Gosh, it's quite uncomfortable sitting like this. I'm going to try and scooch around so you can see Lids. She wants to be on camera, look. She wants me to do it. Okay, I'm gonna stop in a minute anyway. It says, mate, luckily I can sort it for 50 quid. Bloody women. I've had both eyes done. You won't look back. Well worth it. Yeah. It's my left eye is the one. It's just the lens is a bit thick compared to the other side, so it will focus. Technically, don't need glasses for driving, but I get a headache if I don't. So, yeah. Well, I've got to get up. I've got to be up and out the door by 6 at the absolute latest, because it's an hour drive in the trucks up to where we need to get our test done. So, we're having our own little convoy tomorrow. So I'm very excited. So I will have to go, but it's been a pleasure, you lovely people. And I will see you all on the other side. So thank you for joining us. And I tell you what I'll do is tomorrow, if I pass and I get a chance to have a break, I will jump on and do a mini live and let you know whether I passed or not. How's that sound? So I will see you all later on. Tolga says peace out for now. Hell yeah, brother. And Mark, see you later. Luke, see you later. The other chap whose birthday it was, see you later. Who else has come in? Sam's already gone. I just don't want to miss anybody. So yeah, Coops, that was it, Coops. So I'll see you all on the other side. Have a wonderful evening. And stay happy, as Tolga said. Stay happy out there, folks. And now I've got to try and work out how to end this, and I'm pretty sure I pressed that. Yes. Au revoir. Ew, what's that button do? I can have glamour effects. Oh, black and white. Oh, look at all these things. It's like Nafa. It's like TikTok. Unnecessary. Anyway, right. Stop messing, John. Stop messing. What's that one do? Right, now I'm stopping.